pre-Monday ritual, or I guess just normal Sunday, but I'm about to go hit the gym, get a nice little push day to start off this week. Sunday, it's the lowest day, so we start off on Sundays. And then we'll probably do some good market research and prepping for this upcoming training session. And then I want to do a lot of actual kind of re-review of his previous past weeks trading and kind of what I'm looking forward to gain out of this week. So we'll get into that and maybe get some workout clips. Currently reading 102 degrees, so we're gonna be in for a nice workout. Hell yeah, let's get it.
Imagine you're doing a set and you're doing absolutely as much as you can, and you think that you've failed, but some nasty looking dude comes up and puts a gun right to your head and said, if you don't do one more rep, I'm going to blow your brains out. Could you do one more? I was so tunnel vision that I literally did nothing else. I thought about nothing else. Nobody understood it.
Alright guys, yeah, I was just trying to talk about how it's difficult to record at the gym still. Just trying to get through my workout quick enough, and how it's a bit loud in there, so probably should get a mic of some sort. But yeah, was talking about how I want to drop from 207 to about maybe sub 200, around 197, and see how we're looking after that. Before I get into these trade recaps, I just want you to know that this is not how to trade. This is not what this is currently about. I'll put those videos up later. This is just currently my journey and my struggles with trading. My struggles, I think, with my psychology issues, which, again, I'll put in a video about that. That fully goes in depth to that later. But if you're looking for like perfect trading and how to, this is not the video. But if you want someone who's like showing you the truth of trading, at least from my truth, then you can follow in, and maybe you'll realize that you're following under the same structures, which I'm pretty sure it's not uncommon. You know, overtrading is kind of one of the biggest things. So yeah, watch the next trades. Again, we are up. That's, I believe, $7,000 over the past 2 weeks, week and a half. Past 8 trading days, so we're up $7,000. Not bad. It's not bad, but it's not good. So we'll see you on the next clips. Holy, but are we good? Hopefully we're good. Oh, but yeah, this is a trade. Yeah, I remember it. I just went against my thesis for some reason and kind of went off an emotion, and it kind of bit me in the ass right away. But, you know, over trading netted me $1,300, so that's a bad green day, but, you know, honestly, it only gets worse. Now we're at the $3,500 yesterday. And as you can tell by this last trade, that's not good. 15 trades, so that's a lot less, but the volume is 265 again. I'm in this place to not be using such large sizes. There's a reason why I'm in MNQ, is to keep them small and manageable. But then here I am, putting a long position of 5, 10, 45 lots. And just addictive habits I need to get out. I mean, look at this, 45 lots right there, and $1,800 in the span of 20 points. And the worst part is, if I just put, there is no worst part. All of it's terrible. This is all terrible. I mean, I could have, on a good day, I should have walked out of down here. That is a $200 day or a $400 day and been done. But then I kept pushing it. I don't know why. And I pushed it with a size of 20. A size of fucking 20 lots. Why am I doing that? Where did I go? I went long right here and shorting. Terrible market structure for that. And then as you can see, the sizes just kept going up and recovery, ping pong, until this P&L is just like so much trading for no reason. Look at this, up 421. Probably trade like another 5-10 trades just to be up 457. Made $20, but just take about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more trades just to get back to where I was. Take a 6th trade, $12 now, 7th trade. So in some trades, I was back to square one. I should have just stopped at square one. and then I pushed it again. And now I'm up 200 bucks, and then bang, now 1,600 bucks. And then, I just fully committed. And the commitment here was, the thesis was correct. Oh, it's gonna make me scroll all the way back. I wanted a quick scalp to the upside. And this is a definition of scalp, that is a 30-second trade. So honestly, let's just go back to the 15-second chart. This is Thursday the 9th. Oh, it's gonna be Wednesday. It's today. Today's Wednesday, Tuesday. So yeah, at this point I'm trading the 15-second chart. So I mean, I had a correct thesis, and I didn't catch it enough down here. Honestly, I probably do have a trade that's down here going long, but the fact that I just oversizing, I didn't have the conviction enough to hold it. And then I remember setting up this charting listing properly and everything, and it made sense to when I charted it out. But still, 30 lots, 10, 5. What is this? 45 lots at 946 long. It's just a ridiculous amount of trading for no good coherent reason, and that's where my psyche's all fucked up. But it's great, but shitty that I went up $3,400 in the span of my psychology. So I'm labeling these past 2 days F tier trading days. Psychology that will ruin accounts, ruin your profits, ruin everything. And I got lucky. Straight up, I just got strictly lucky that it did end up going my way just enough because I'm trading 45 damn lots. Now this fucking camera's gonna die, so I plug this bitch in now. Recording my fucking laptop. And I stopped saying, but I didn't start recording my laptop again, but now we are recording the screen. So now we're caught up to Thursday, July 9th. Nearly a perfect trading day. I got into this gold position, just kind of test out the market and just kind of, dip feed it a little bit. Probably should have not used to buy lots, but yeah, whatever. It's I need to stop probing the market. It's more of like I'm just trying to take a minor risk in case it goes up, and then I just don't let things play out. I mean, there are some fib sequences mapped out and everything, but it's just it wasn't really what I was supposed to be doing. So let's actually go back to everything. Let's increase this. Now I can actually see. So let's actually go to MGC to lay out this trade first. To lay out this trade first, where are we at? Oh, it's gonna. I don't have my fib sequence. Yeah, but anyway. So pretty much saw some retracement and thought about going long. And I believe the retracement was from here to here. Bang. Nope, would have been from here to here then. Yeah, so I saw some fib retracement, and I thought about going long. Obviously, this is a huge fib sequence. It's only 2 days, but still. I probably should have just let this trade play out because, the market movement would have taken my full profit, but it was kind of a half-ass trade, and I shouldn't have done that. So that goes from an A+ to maybe an A minus level there. And now we go to MNQ. It was nearly an A+ trade day. So we'll just go to the 1 hour chart to look quickly. So I have some fib levels here, and I saw that we were kind of bouncing around between these layered fib levels, and just thought about market momentum. See, the RSI is pretty good, and we just had. Yeah, so in this sequence, I saw that we kind of rejected and weren't really going quickly into these levels, so I believe I mapped out this fib sequence right here. We were reaching the daily orb mid-range and felt that we were still going to go press downward. This was my original take profit was down here, and my full take profit was down here. But what happened was that I got into my trade, at a perfect level, right as it was pressing through this fib 0.618 level. Got in nearly perfectly. And then I put my initial TP right there. Let's do the 15-second chart just because it'll show some more. Yeah, so got in nearly at the top. What is this level at? 28,694. So that is nearly perfect momentum shift. And then my first TP was, so I got in right about here. That's a perfect time for an inversion. And my first TP was down here. Or I believe I added to that position a little bit more because, so as you can see, I marked up these levels, and so I got into this level right here, perfect inversion level, losing speed, and market was turning downward. And then I put my initial take profit down here, but as you can see, that's a sell. It's a sell order, and I'm short, so that means I added to. So instead of having 5 contracts go down to 2 or go down to 3. I now had 7 contracts, and then that just ruined my average a bit. So then what I did was immediately checked out of, I believe, 3 of them down here, because these are 15-second candles, so I tried to catch it as fast as possible as I realized what was going on. Immediately trimmed 3, and then I pulled my trail stop real tight. Real tight. You know, we were down here, because I had a feeling that we were going to bounce at this level a little bit, but even then I was like, if we're going to bounce, I'd rather just, you know, take profit where I can. So as you can see, my second TP was right here, and then my full last TP was right there because it ended up getting tapped out. So I don't know why I'm reviewing this, because there's nothing good about, I mean, today was great setup. It was perfect. You know, I follow my rules, my levels are great. One trade and done pretty much, and I was done. So the trade review for this day was A-, we'll call it A, because, you know, I sized correctly, I got in correctly, I followed my confluence. I played the market inversion, I set my take profits at proper levels. Just the big mistake that really could have bit me in the ass was that I put add to my position rather than trailing out here. That would have been awful. And if it inverts, but, you know, luckily my confluence was originally coming down here, which we didn't, which is not the end of the world. It makes sense, because, you know, we have some fat resistance levels here. You know, go through the 15-minute chart, and, you know, that's the resistance level. The 1 hour chart, that's the resistance level. 4 hour chart. Ooh. We can see that this is another resistance level. So it was pretty clear that it would not really reach out here unless we had some massive selling momentum, which, you know, I had already taken profit out of most of my position. So I was like, well, just let it rip, and, you know, if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. It's not the end of the world. But it's just unfortunate that everything was nearly perfect, and I just blew it with that one incorrect order type, which actually, so, but, you know, I claimed my $1,600 for the day, $100 for the day, $1,700 nearly, and I loved myself after that. You know, I felt like that I had a feeling the market would invert after seeing this, and, you know, do a full recovery. If it didn't do that, you can just go back, because, you know, we're still playing within this larger fib sequence, and, you know, we did. You know, it's a perfect golden pocket play. You know, get it down here, perfect resistance levels. You can map this out right here. This is resistance, resistance, resistance. So I would have got in probably right here, or probably at this other resistance level once I saw that we just plowed right through. But, you know, that was one trade. That was rule broken, and after my streak of just shit, I figured that I need to hold myself to a higher standard in order for me to be successful. And, you know, I didn't look back. I haven't looked back. And even seeing this charts now, I don't care that I see other setups. It's more of like, the rule's broken. I got a good amount of profit. I'm done for the day. And honestly, I'm probably gonna look myself out for tomorrow too, just to, you know, just to get a full reset. But so we are. What does that mean? $1,700 away from passing this eval. We have a very deceptive winning days. 100% win day rate. What I am proud about this trade, about today, is that it was nearly a perfect entry. You know, I got in right there, which is great, you know, and I entered drawdown very minimally, and then was with pure profit. So I'm happy to see that my entries are getting better a little bit today. I mean, again, it can very much change tomorrow on how things move, but I'm proud of that this entry was perfect in the scheme of trading. And then that my TPs were also perfect because I put them at respective levels. So that's the trade analysis for these past couple of days. So we'll see ya.